Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Glassman's World. I'm Dan the Glassman. Hey, check it out. So we are out here at the Albuquerque flea market here at the Expo, New Mexico flea market. And we're right off of Central Route 66. We're usually set up on Sundays down the road this way at the Sunday Nob Hill East Market. But pharmacy shut down recently, and our market got shut down abruptly as well. So we decided to come and check out the flea market today. This is actually the first time that I've been back to the flea market since 1997. When I first started blowing glass in 95, it took me a good year or so to actually get comfortable with all my glass and to actually get it out to the public. So this is the very first time since 1997 that I'm actually back here at the flea market. So we're checking it out. It's got a nice flow. A lot of people are here walking through. You know, it's a consistent flow all day. And the sales are slow, but you know, it's the first time being out here. And you know, we got the demos going, so live demonstrations. Even though I can't do actual live demos, we still got some live demos on the screen going. You got all the award-winning glass, all the balloons. You can come get yourself a balloon card if you'd like to get a Polar Dawn balloon card here. My wife makes all these beautiful handmade cards. I believe some of these could be our son's cards. I'm not sure which ones he's made, but he's now making cards from these really cool these kids card kits. And they're made specifically for children, so they're real simple. He only needed a little bit of adult supervision, and he pretty much put them all together himself. I don't know if any of these are his or not. Like, I was like, maybe that one, but that one might be a little too difficult for him. Maybe this one, I'm not sure. But there were a couple really cool ones that he made. And he sold a couple cards yesterday, which was really cool. So these are all my wife's beautiful handmade cards. We got all kinds of different themes, from birthdays to Christmas, all kinds of Halloween stuff. We got thank you cards, just saying hi, today was a good day, be mine. We got all kinds of stuff, guys. And then of course we got balloon cards. And I'm not talking these kind of balloon cards, but we got actual greeting cards, balloon cards. And yes, we do have some balloon cards. Like I said, you can come and grab yourself a few of these Polar Dawn cards, and you can check out some of the balloon cards here. These are some examples of some of the balloons that I made this year, some glass balloons. As you can see, Cutie Dink right there. We got the 13 original balloons. I got a whole bunch of $5 items out again. I do need to make more of my spinning tops. I don't have any more spinning tops. That's the last one, guys. They're usually 5 for 20. They're $5 each or 5 for 20. These are also only $5, 5 for 20. And I got my amanitas out here. Got a bunch of amanitas already strung up today. Been sitting here tying up a bunch of new necklaces since I got some time on my hands here. You know, we got a little bit of time, like from time to time it just like dies out and a few people don't come through, and then there's like a whole bunch of people that come through. So I got all kinds of time so I can like tie these up. I got all these tied up today as well. This whole rack up on top was completely sold out. This rack was sold out, but I tied those up last week and got those up real quick. But now we got a bunch of spirals. These are all some really cool spirals here. Like I said, these are only $5, 5 for 20. I try to make them all rainbow color coordinated like that. You can find me at YouTube, which that's where we're at here. Also Facebook for glass balloons, and Insta at the Glassman 37. I brought some of the magnets out, guys. I got some magnets made of our balloon. So I got these cool $5 magnets available if anyone wants to get some cool collectible magnets. Got some awesome little $5 items here. brought out the second place winner of this year's Phil and Phyllis. They're actually here at the Expo New Mexico State Fair, which that's where we're at. We're at the Expo New Mexico Flea Market. And yeah, so we're out. My friend Kathy, she also is one of the vendors at the Nob Hill East market that we do every Sunday. And she was the one who actually invited me to come out today. So I appreciate her invite coming out. And that way we can test this market out here and see what's going to happen. I know if I brought my torch out, I would have a whole bunch of people out here just watching me blow glass and stuff. A lot of times when they're seeing this stuff, they just think it's like, you know, I just buy it mass production. That's why I try to bring my screen out, and you can then watch the live demo. So I bring that out, and yeah, we're just hanging out, chilling, guys. But just wanted to let you guys know where we're at, where we're set up for today. I don't know how long the flea market goes. It might go till like 3 or 4 o'clock. But what's going on, Pro Cannabis Warrior? How you doing? It's a beautiful day. The weather is awesome. There's not a chemtrail in the sky. Not a single chemtrail in the sky. Beautiful blue skies here today in Albuquerque. Looking towards the Sandias, towards the east right there. Like I said, we're right off of Route 66. This is Central Avenue or Boulevard. Central Avenue? Central Boulevard? I don't know. It's Route 66. And so yeah, we'll be here for a while today, guys. How y'all doing? It's all hand blown glass. Been doing it for 30 years. Brought out the pumpkins. Got this cool little backdrop here. What do you guys think about that? This is my new Halloween backdrop. Is that Dungeons? Is that the Dungeons and Dragons? That's what I think it is, right? Ain't that cool? I found that at the Goodwill for like $7. I think the tag's still on it. Look at that. Oh, that thing's dope. I was gonna get it and sell it for 20, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep that. That thing's cool. We'll use that as a backdrop. So how you guys doing today? What are you guys up to? This is the first time that I've been back to the flea market. This is where I first set up back in 1997. Years ago, many years ago, when I was just a little peon in the glass scene. No one knew who I was. No one knew anything about what kind of gardenia glass was getting pumped out back then. And one time we had a crazy dust devil, a big old, like a wind, like a small tornado, basically. A dust devil came through, went through this whole line of vendors that was on this front row here. This place used to be packed with vendors all the way through to the front. And there was a row of vendors. I remember you could just see paper just flying up, and all these, everyone's like textiles, like, you know, this kind of stuff. And all the textiles was flying up in the air. And then it came through, and then it like cut between like people's booths, and then it hit my booth, and it totally flipped over the canopy, and it flipped the table. I lost all my glass that was on the table. The whole canopy flipped over the car. It was a crazy experience. It was a lot of fun too, because now I get to tell you guys stories. We brought the cool pumpkins out. Kids will be carving those soon. Except my daughter says that she wants to paint the pumpkin this year. So maybe we won't have to cut into one of them, and we can actually utilize it to bake and not let the bugs get to it. We can keep one. She can paint it, and then we can just clean it off and bake it. Or, well, we don't have to eat the skin, but I guess you can't bake paint, so we'll have to clean off the paint. I didn't think about that till now. Alright, well, I just wanted to share where we're at. This is the flea market, guys. There's so many. There's rows upon rows upon rows of people all over here. Let's take a little quick stroll. There's no one coming through right now, but we came through right here next to this guy earlier. He's got some really cool mushroom pants. He'd wear some of these with some of the mushroom necklaces. He's got some awesome hats, beautiful mushroom hats, all kinds of stuff here. all kinds of clothing, all kinds of gear, all kinds of stuff, guys. There's so much stuff. There's food. There's vendors all the way to that far back row, way over there. So much stuff. All kinds of the new trendy items and things. Always clothing. There's always good deals on shoes and clothes and all kinds of stuff. Oh, they got all kinds of Christmas stuff there. Lots of Christmas ornaments, glass. That's nice. That's pretty cool. Lots of glass, guys. All kinds of stuff. I'm probably going to get a copyright strike now because of the music, so I'm going to keep on talking as much as I can. But you can find all kinds of cool deals and all kinds of stuff, guys. Lots of stuff here at the flea market. Lots of good deals. All kinds of different finds. You know, people got all kinds of different stuff out here. Hey, RT, what's up, man? And you can always find all kinds of stuff. Oh, he's probably got some good Nag Champa here. Lots of incense.
Yeah, it's good for the game. I might be on right now. I'm not too sure. Okay. Plus $1, baby. Cowboys and Indians. Hello. Go now, bro.
You got Nag Champa? Gonna get give me 2 boxes.
All right, we'll talk to you there. Okay, bro. Bag.
No. Thank you, sir. Nice. Got me some Nag Champa here. That's a different brand though, huh? I don't know if that's the actual Nag Champa. Super hit, Satya. But yeah, they got all kinds of different stuff here, guys. So much different stuff all over the place. I'm gonna try to walk away from that spot and look at, they got tools over here. We might be able to find some really good tools. They got all kinds of stuff. You got sets of tires. Lots of tools. I probably need to find me some sockets. But yeah, guys, just wanted to let you guys know we're at that front row towards Central. So if you guys want to come on down and check us out, that's where we're going to be. I don't know how long we're going to be here today. I think it's until about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 o'clock. But come on out. You guys maybe need some new socks. Maybe you need a new rug. That rug is, oh, look at that. That thing is sweet. But yeah, come on out, guys, and come say hi. I got all kinds of new glass like you saw, and I'm tying up some more. And we may be doing this every Sunday. I'm not sure. It seems like it's a good spot for, you know, people to be walking through and stuff. But I also know that, you know, when people come to the flea market, they're looking for things specific. You know, like I personally would be looking for tools. I wouldn't be looking for glass and things like that, you know. So, you know, it all depends. But you might find some cool stuff like that. Jack Skellington blanket. Or the Mandalorian right there. But yeah, come check us out. We're over here, row E. I don't know if you can even find them. I guess they're marked out on the floor here. So that's row H. This is G, which means that's probably F. And then the next one over is E. And so A is probably going alongside Central right there. So come on down and check us out, guys. We'll be here for a few hours. All right, I'm gonna head back over to my booth here. And you guys got any more questions or anything before I let you go? Yeah, and I'm doing good. Let's see, I'm loving every minute. Hoping I get good enough to sell glass on the market. Oh yeah, you will. You know, you just got to keep it up, keep on blowing glass, just keep on melting away, and yeah, just enjoy burning glass, enjoy having fun, being a pyro, a professional pyro. That's the cool thing about glass, is that we can just sit here and we can just melt glass all the time, all day. Hello, good morning or good afternoon.
We want more in the east. Oh, yeah. Right.
Alright, let's see if that works. You think about whipping me in the head here.
How many money? How many money? Actually, how many money did I make?
Cool, so there's a few people walking around looking at the glass and stuff. I didn't want to get them on camera, so I flipped it around real quick. And then this thing started hitting me in the head. But let me read some comments real quick. Alright, and then I'm thinking, you know what? Loving every minute, hoping I get good enough. I'm fine. Hope you all are too. Good luck today. Thank you so much. So yeah, it's been slow on sales, but it's been cool to like talk to people, to show off the glass and things like that, to show off the 13 original balloons from 1972, to show off the ribbons, to talk about winning, you know, second place for the Phil and Phyllis mascots in glass there, which stand about, I don't know, 2 inches tall there. These balloons, they're all small. You know, they're all about an inch big there. And then I got trading cards. If you guys want balloon cards. If you order one of these balloons, you definitely get a balloon card with it. So it matches. Okay, now if I do this, I only get like 1 chance. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. And that way I can just hang out and talk to people when they come through. And that way I don't scare them away with my camera. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in, Pro Cannabis. Appreciate you always. I'll be doing some more demos here this coming week as soon as I get my oxygen refilled. I ran out on Thursday and couldn't get it refilled Friday. So I'll do the best I can getting it refilled tomorrow. And I don't know what we're gonna work on. We're just gotta make a bunch of stuff. I gotta make more tops. So we'll do a spinning top tutorial coming up. I do want to make more of these, and I definitely got to make different colored balloons again, because all I got are the ganja green. That's what I call them, at least. I call these the ganja green. They almost look like they glow in the dark, but they don't. And then these, I have a new technique that I want to test out to see if I can get the gills underneath these better. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm trying to get gills underneath these. That's how much detail I'm trying to put into these for only 20 bucks. And then, like I was saying the other day, I found someone in Canada that's making them. But they're 57, they're almost $60 Canadian, which I don't know what that breaks down to in American dollars and US dollars there. But mine are only 20 bucks. So get them before I start bringing my prices up to match everyone else's at like 40 or 60. All right.
You want to go ahead and walk fast.
Hello, welcome. Those are only $5, 5 for 20. I have one last spinning top here. It's also $5. And this is how I make the glass here, is with the torch and melting it and getting it to a molten point and being able to shape it with hand tools and things like that. I make jellyfish too. These are different up there. And those mushrooms are some of the latest items I've learned how to make in the last 2 years with the dots and everything. These up here are 20, 2 for 30, and then these are 5 and 5 for 20. Thank you. All right. Sorry, I went quiet on you guys, but I'm gonna let you guys go now. So I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. I'm just gonna be hanging out here at the booth and chilling. All right. Love and blessings. You guys have a beautiful day. I'm out.